Hello, KDash Gaming here. Here with another video. I'm gonna make a new segment here. It's called Games That Are Hated But I Like, maybe love too. Let's see. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. I'll put games, movies, anything that I like that's got really a bad rep. That doesn't, it maybe deserves it, but doesn't seem that deserving of it. It just, and the first subject is a game that not many people hit like. It came out in, I think, 2009? Yeah, 2009. Made by Team 17. This is actually a sequel to another one that came on the PS2. I'll just show you a thing. Leisure Suit Larry, box office bust. This is the PS3 version. Does it deserve the hate and all the bad scores? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. I mean, looking at the scores right here, your game at 2 out of 10. Game trailers, which I like, they're easy allies now. 2.3 out of 10. Yeah, I do remember the review of that. They talked about how some of the people just looked ugly, the teeth were weird, and like, yeah, a little bit. But it had a cool cartoony style that like Saturday morning cartoon style. I mean, if you made this like real life, probably wasn't a real life type. It probably wouldn't work. This has some pretty good actors. That's the thing. I don't. It's like Big Al. Who's in here? There's a whole bunch of people on here. It doesn't have the nudity that you might see in some other These Two Larry games, but at the same time, it's more like comedic, soft-core type. I won't say the P word, because it's not that. But it's pretty fun. It's a very funny game. I mean, it has Jeffrey Tambor as Larry Laffer. Because that's the thing, in the game, you're actually Larry Lovage. Let me see. Yeah, Larry Lovage. He's the nephew of Larry Laffer, the original character. And Larry Laffer, he makes a cool like porn studio where it's like a second-rate one, but it's big, and that's where the backdrop is at. It's actually on the studio, and that's what I like about it. It's an open-world type game where you have free range of this stuff, and I like the sunniness and like that Southern California vibe to it. It's open world to a point where you can just run around everywhere, because there is like these Oscars that you can like grab and like, yay, there's 100 of them. Some of them are actually pretty hard to get, because they're only hard to get because the controls are actually not that good, and that's the problem with the game. I actually did have the problem, because driving, there's sort of a stutter when you're driving the go-karts. It's fun to do. They break pretty easily if you keep hitting them there. Hard to drive. And you have to press circle to get in the car. I played this on the PS3. You play circle to get in the go-kart. But I'm so even used to getting triangle to get in from GTA that I'm like always hitting the wrong button. Because triangle is the horn. What else? I was playing this the other day just to refresh my memory of it. Patrick Warburton on there. Carmen Electra. Jeffrey Tambor, if you don't know him, he's the dad from Arrested Development, which is fun. Well, the grandpa, he's Grandpa Michael there. Jay Moore. I'm actually looking at the Wikipedia right here on the screen. The level structure, also the level structure of the game, you're pretty much sort of an errand boy, because you go between characters doing missions and stuff and like getting things here and there. Hey, go get this, or get these pictures, or take a picture of this, or follow, like bring this lady to the trailer, or anything else. The point of the game is your uncle, Larry Laffer, he thinks there's a spy in the studio, and since you're such a big, loser, go find the spy, because no one's going to suspect you. I think the bad guy was too obvious of it. I remember that. I'm like, that clearly is the bad guy. That's the spy. Right there. Okay, whatever, but it's still pretty fun. I like the game. That's the thing. I actually 100% this. I got the Platinum Trophy back in the PS3. It's pretty easy. There's a guide online. The what I was trying to get before with the controls is sometimes getting the trophies. There's a double jump, and you can like jump off walls, and that could get very disoriented. Not because the jumping's hard, it's just the camera angles twist around really fast. And I'm like, why are you doing it? Just stay in one thing. That's the thing. You're gonna fight the camera a lot in this game. Not just walking, running, or jumping, or even driving. It's just a lot of the stuff. Overall, I think it's actually a pretty good game. It does and doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. I would love to see this, because I don't think it's on Steam. I don't think it's ever been remastered, because I still have it. You can't play it on it's on the 360, but I can't play on the Xbox One. I mean, I believe someone, like EA bought Codemasters, I think maybe last year. And Codemasters probably doesn't have the rights to this anymore. Probably EA, maybe EA can remaster this game, which would be cool. I would probably buy it again. I have on my TV upstairs. It's pretty like a 4K, and it looks good. A little here and there, kind of the graphics kind of go outwards, but still pretty good. Overall, Leisure Suit Larry, fun game, and I like it. And it does deserve sort of the hate it gets, but not that much. I think the PS2, the one where he's at college, was kind of boring. It was just, I played that with my sister back in the day, because that's what this was right here. I have, oh, this is Star Wars. Ironically, I have Star Wars Battlefront. I rented this and the Leisure Suit Larry with my sister when these came out, and this one's way better. That one was just, I let my sister play that game. She actually had some of the PC Leisure Suit Larry games. Surprisingly, I was very, she liked them. I think a lot of women like the Larry Laffer series because it's crude humor, and it's fun to see this goofball asshole just get his butt kicked from other ladies, and it's just like, yeah, he deserves it. He's kind of a creep. But I mean, EA, whatever. If anyone's listening, yeah, redo. You don't have to remake this game. It doesn't deserve a remake, but like remaster it, bring it on more consoles. Like download it on the Xbox. I have this Xbox Series S right here. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, it's pretty fun, and it deserves a look. That's the thing. It deserves a look from people who want to play it. It's a good one for episode 1. I'll have more games and movies too. There's some movies that, like, I'll make a sneak preview. I remember when Han Solo, the Han Solo story, seemed like everyone hated that. I like that movie. I may do that like later on and stuff, but it's like movies like that, like this, like, oh, that's a terrible movie. I was like, no, it was pretty good. I think people are just overblown on these things, and just too much. You don't need all that fucking hate on these things. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the rest. If you see this on YouTube, you know the drill. I'm actually gonna stop this and play some Battlefront, because this is a 5 out of 5. This is a great game, and yeah, anyone who's a gamer probably has this game. This is fantastic. So, alright, see you later, YouTube.